All right, people, this is live, uncut, unedited. We want to talk about what happened over the weekend and some different crimes. So I'm just waiting till a few people come on in and we can do our thing. And you're welcome to join my live. Have no problem with that. Don't mind sharing the platform. Come on in, people. Come on in. Sarah Ann, I see you. 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 Come on in. Going live, people. This is live, uncut, unedited. Duke, what's going on? Man, y'all coming in fast. We got several crimes that went on this weekend that we can talk about. We got the 15-year-old got arrested for beating up a CTA bus driver, which he wasn't by himself. We got a carjacking took place in Harvey over the weekend. Person got shot, but actually the bullet hole went through his pants or something, did hit him. So, I mean, it's a lot going on. I believe it was 6 people killed this weekend. I believe 30 people shot. Then we got reports saying that at the University of Chicago, they robbing them nurses, students, and over there, the people that's working over the facility. Over at Advocate, they are trying to rob them. Up with so many people come on, so I'm sorry about that. We live. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Tamala Miller, good morning. Frankie, Denitra, good morning. LaShondra, good morning. Denise, good morning. So we want to talk. I'm going to bring somebody in. We're not going to drag it on. We got enough people on there. And, I try to do it like male, female, or male, female, vice versa. And we want to talk about this 15-year-old that got arrested for fighting a CTA bus driver. A lot of you guys seen the video. I posted. It wasn't my video, but I posted it. So if you want me to show the video, I can show the video before we get started. For those of you that have not seen the video, I'm gonna show the one about the carjacking. I'm gonna show the one about the 15-year-old. But we definitely can talk about. Let's talk about the CTA bus thing, man. Let's do that one first. Let's see. Talk about that video. That is crazy. Let me put it right next to this, and then where I can just play it. Let you guys see video. Look at these youngsters. These are teenagers. Look at them. Look, people. There's the bus driver. You already know what it is. I'm sorry, people. Calling my phone. I'm sorry. Look at this, people. Look at this. These are our teenagers. Look as they stomping them. Only one arrest been made so far, 15-year-old. My God, we're going to replay it. For those that, sorry about the interruption. We're going to replay it. Okay, rewatch. Where's my sound? Ain't that crazy? Hold on. My sound. There it is. See video. Here we go, people. Can y'all hear it? Look. This is live, people. Video. What we're doing, this video is not live, but what I'm doing now is live. Showing you what happened. Look at that CTA bus driver. A grown man, a 49-year-old man fighting teenagers. And he's doing his job. He's where he's supposed to be. You know, the CTA got a motto, cover thy own ASS. So that's what's going on, people. Wow. And not only that, let's show the carjacking as well. We got two. That went on this weekend too, people. Let's get to that. Let's show that carjacking this weekend. This is out in Harvey, Illinois. Watch this, people. Just watch real close. We're watching this is happening at a gas station in Harvey, Illinois. For those suburbanites, you need to pay attention. Yeah, this is live, uncut, unedited, people. I'm showing you. Well, the CTA thing happened downtown Chicago. This carjacking happened at the gas station in Harvey. Want you guys to see. Watch this. Look at this. Look. Then they begin. They get into a struggle. This is look, people. Look at this. See, fighting over the gun. So we go to the next one. Here it is. So he searches him. He surrenders the person on the ground. You gotta see now. Give him his key. Now he gets up and walk away and he shoots. Boom. Wow. See, people, this is what we're facing. This is what we're facing, people. This is what we're facing. Let me cut that off. This is what we're facing, people. This is exactly what we're facing. Now, we're going to attack the CTA bus driver. I want you guys to come in and tell me what you think. My first person. Let's see. Anybody that want to come on in? We want to talk about this. What do you think about this 15-year-old that got caught? Only one person got caught so far for assaulting a CTA bus driver downtown. I believe this happened Saturday. I was just too tired that day to go downtown. Someone inboxed me and told me to make an announcement. But parents, we have to do a better job of our children. Okay, I got one person like want to come in. We want to talk. Oh, my partner, Vera. Send an invite. Vera, again, he said the person you invited needs to download the latest version of the Facebook app to join this live. Vera, I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. This is live uncut. So we're going to talk about two things. Come on in, parenting. Somebody said lack of parenting. LaShawn said that's sad. Yeah. Lakita, I see you. Christine, I see you. Uncalled for. Vera says she on. Vera, I don't know why. You got to get on your laptop or something. The person declined. All right, Dion. Come on with it, Dion. Just come on with it, brother. All right, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, Marty. What's going on?
All right. Brother Donald Williams.
Hey, well, look, this is what's the biggest problem that we're having out here. And, you know, we can't be pointing the fingers. You know, you hear that a lot. Oh, it's the parent, it's this, it's that. It's society. It's what they see. It's our lawmakers down in Springfield. You know, the Deion J. Williams Foundation do not advocate. We do not advocate for no kids to be locked up. But we are advocating for them to change the laws. Under the current law, that fight that they just did with that bus driver, the most going to happen is he's been probably released to his parents and he'll get probation. We have to change the laws, Marty, so that it fits the crime. You know, not saying go put them and lock them away. What we're saying is it got to be more harsher. You know, these youngsters got to know when you get out there and do grown folks stuff, there's a penalty for what you do. And that's what it is. Until we change the laws, until us as a society in Illinois call our lawmakers and tell them that we need to redo the juvenile laws, we're going to constantly see this every weekend. Every weekend we're going to see it, Marty. We're going to see something. We're going to see more shootings, more killers. They're going to get more in bold because for the simplest fact is that they feel they will be smacked on the hand and sent home. Yeah. And I know from experience, right, they will be smacked on the hand and sent home.
Well, let me ask you a question. So you saying, well, in Illinois, they do have certain crimes that's committed by juvenile that they can't be tried as an adult. So is it all the fault of the juvenile, or is it some parents got to take some part of parents for what their children are doing out here doing unsupervised?
Marty, put like this. We can't keep. We could put some of it on the parents. Us as parents, we could take some of it, but we can't say that we're gonna be around our child 24 hours a day because we can't. We got parents that's good mothers and fathers out there that's doing their job, doing what they can to survive. But when the child is away from them, they see everything that's going on. They see what's going on in the news. They say, "Well, fuck it, we'll try it and get away with it." So I, I'm one that say we can't blame the parents all the way for it because you do got good mothers and fathers, single mothers, single fathers that's doing their job. It's just that influence that what they see that embolden them where they can get away with it.
Well, let me
It's a slap on the head, brother. You know
let
that.
me say this. Let me say this, brother Donald. Now, uh, I know your plight, and you had a son that got killed out here in the city of Chicago, and the young man didn't even serve a day in jail or 2 days, or what was it? He wasn't even
He
20.
didn't serve. He didn't serve nothing. He was playing with a weapon. He shot Dion in the back. Um, he was given a reckless involuntary manslaughter. He was given 3 years probation. That was it.
Mm.
And then, far as them, see, right now in Illinois, a juvenile, unless it's so heinous, that means it got to be a felony compound on top of a felony. The way it was explained to me, they would not be tried as an adult. They always would be tried as a juvenile until they turn 18. When they turn 18, then they start trying them as an adult.
Now
But
some cases here in Illinois I know of that 15-year-old did killings and they tried them as adult. I know it's some cases. Yeah,
but
but
when the laws changed in 2016, they
okay.
went back. They went back in, and they had to be retried as juveniles.
Oh,
You hear people that was sentenced as a juvenile to probably 45 years. But when they changed the law, everything had to go back and they had to redo it and put them under the current law. HR, I think it's HR something. I have to look it up. I'll
okay,
put it online for you what
okay.
it is. But tell everybody if they go look at the current juvenile law, they'll see what I'm talking about. That's why I'm pushing for them to amend it.
So what
You
do you
know, not
tell us exactly what you want the lawmakers to do? Just I mean, don't hint around it.
under
Tell
under what I feel that I'm pushing for the foundation. We're asking them to amend the law. Where is it that if they get caught, if they kill a person, um, they will only spend a night in jail. But what I'm proposing is that they should be given a 6 months sentence to whatever time they get. Within that 6 months, if it's murder, they should be given counseling because they're gonna need counseling for killing somebody. Mentorship and finish school. The biggest problem in our community is that we won't admit when we need mental health. So, it's a lot that they could do to help them within that 6 months. It could be the 6 months while they fighting their case,
okay.
you know,
Ask you a question.
long as they doing it. Go ahead.
You said it's 6 months in jail or 6 months what?
6 months in custody
In custody. Okay.
if you commit a murder.
Okay.
Now, if you get caught with a weapon, because under the current law, when they get caught with a weapon, they spend a night in jail. The next day, they're given house arrest and going home.
Okay. Now
And then they give them probation.
let me say this to you too, brother Donald. We've had this discussion before.
Yeah, we have.
In American justice system, you are innocent until proven guilty. But most black
Exactly.
states say we guilty until we proven innocent. So
Exactly.
it's the
Exactly.
reverse. It's the
Right.
reverse.
Right.
So
See,
go ahead.
that's a good thing. That's a good thing about us being in America. we are innocent until proven guilty, right?
Yeah.
Even the boy that killed Dion, he was innocent. I mean, believe it or not, Marty, well, you know it. I asked them when they took him into custody back in March 13th of 2019. I asked him, did he have a lawyer before they started questioning him? Because I felt that even though he killed my son, he still had to have his rights protected. You know, and you know that because everybody was amazed how, you know, I was more protective of the kid that killed my son, of his rights. But
Yeah, he breaking up. He froze. Freezing up.
did you get me, Marty?
Yeah, I hear you now. Go ahead.
All right,
Face, man. Your face
I'm
ain't
gonna get up.
camera.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna try to. After this, I'm gonna break off from you.
Okay.
Okay. You know, let me. For some reason, I'm breaking up. Let me jump off, and we'll talk later. Okay. All right,
Okay.
brother.
Okay,
All
brother.
right.
All
All
right. All right, people. All right, let's talk and let's get on. Okay, what we got here? All right, Love Bondell Glass, late last, let's see. All right. This is live uncut, unedited. We're talking about the 15-year-old that got caught. All right, bro.
What's up, big brother?
What up, Dale? I see you.
What's happening with you, man?
And you got my condolences, brother.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm gonna work to it. Just gotta work through it. Just gotta put one foot
Right.
in front of the other, you know. But our biggest problem, man, is I'm gonna stick to that, and I'm gonna say that is no accountability, man. And we just it's like we accept everything, but we don't really understand what's going on, and we keep trying to make people make laws for us. And as a community, we don't move together as a whole. You understand what I'm saying? So what I mean by accountability, I mean this. If you go to China, it's 14.2 billion people in China. But do you know what their murder rate is? Do you know what their crime rate is, period? 3%. You know why? It's accountability. Not just with the kid, it's the parents, it's the whole 9 yards. Everything you do in China, it's a consequence to that. There's no consequences here. We say with the schools, they pimp the schools out. It's more charter schools. You know where we come from.
Yeah.
Look at our neighborhood. Have been gentrified to where it's that the people that we knew as coming up in our neighborhood, they're not even there no more. So just say we did want to help the people from the neighborhood or help the a different demographic of people, we don't even know them no more. They don't deal with us. They don't bother us. They don't want to see us. They don't want us there. So we just let's say we look at it like this. We go from Cottage Grove, right?
Right.
We're gonna go east and west. Now we go east of Cottage Grove, man. It looked like we're in Hyde Park. Now we go west of Cottage Grove, going back to King Drive. It looked like you're in the desert. You might see a prairie dog and a tumbleweed. Why do you think that's like that, though?
Yeah. Yeah.
So my whole thing is like, even with dealing with losing a child, it's like what you said. Like you never fully understand until it hit your doorstep.
I said, brother.
When it hit your doorstep, you be like, man, you know, it's like by me working violence prevention, I didn't have to go tell a parent that their 15-year-old son was killed, or how they killing these kids now. They mangling their body. They don't even kill animals. How our women and children are being killed now. You know, you go to the morgue, they body riddled with bullets, face gone. You know, it's just different things. And it's like we don't have the accountability of it because we don't have shared values.
Let me ask
people. Go ahead,
Brother Dale. Now, just the other brother, Don, he lost his son to violence. You lost a son just recently. But I want to ask you a question. Now, with this young 15-year-old that got caught, we know I showed the video earlier. It was just more
right.
up the CTA bus driver. What do you think his punishment should be? You know, what do you what accountability we should hold on a 15-year-old for doing stuff like that?
The first thing is this: what we have to stop doing is we have to start facing the fact that we got to deal with the matter at hand. If he did a crime, he need to pay the punishment. See, we keep on looking for a watered down excuse saying the parents, this, mental health is this, is that. But when you look at the crime that they doing, a person with mental health ain't that smart. Because if you got mental problems, you understand what I'm saying? It's only so far your elevator gonna go to the top. So he need to be accountable for what he done. You understand what I'm saying? Because now what they starting to do, they starting to realize and know that by them being a certain age, they know, man, I can go do this, man, I'm out tomorrow because I'm only 15. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to start changing their mindset and put more of responsibility on them. And then if their parents got a problem with it, lock them up too. See, they don't listen. This how I look at it. Our grandmamas, our granddaddies, our ancestors, they all came up. They were stakeholders in the neighborhood. They owned buildings, they owned stores, they owned everything. And poverty was bad, segregation was bad, all that. So it's no excuse for right now.
Let me say,
Go ahead.
I'm going by what you just said. You said our parents own different things in the community now. Now suppose you go out there and do something. You at age 15, you go out there shoot at a police officer. Should your parents be held accountable for you going out there shooting at a police officer and lose everything that they work for hard because you made?
Yeah, I think so.
So you saying your parents should have?
Yeah.
Man, you a bad man, man.
I'm gonna tell you why I say that though.
Go ahead.
And a lot of people will get mad, but you got to understand this. We too sympathetic, man.
Right.
About violence as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
We keep on wanting to pass the buck, and that's why it stands to exist. Because don't nobody have to pay the price of it. You understand what I'm saying? It's just like now. If you look at the economy now, everybody got spoiled. Everybody got spoiled with unemployment. Now you got all these people want to work, all these people hiring, but don't nobody want to work no more because they got used to getting free money. So it's just the same. If everybody keeps shooting and killing each other, there's no consequences. Nobody going to jail. Nobody have to deal with it. Nobody have to face that fact or face that punishment. It's gonna keep happening. So you got to start with the parents on down. Let it trickle down. If you know, listen to this, and just think about this and why I say that. There's no way a parent don't know that they got a serial killer sitting at their table eating. You ain't gonna tell me that. That means in your house, you ain't checking your child bed. You ain't checking his book bag. You ain't checking what he's doing. You ain't monitoring him at all. So that means if you can't take care of your child, right? You can't monitor your child and stop your child from going out there shooting, killing, and destroying other people's property and their kids, then you don't deserve your property, you don't deserve your child or nothing else.
Well, let me say
there's got to be some accountability, Mark.
Yeah, let me say this. Now, you and I, we around the same age. Now, we both been out in the streets. You know what we've done, you know that. And we have done things that our parents approve of. You know what I'm saying? And didn't know about. We just didn't get caught. We just didn't get caught.
Exactly.
And some of these teenagers is out here buck wild, man. And I tell you, they buck wild, man. They out here doing things, man, that grown folks doing. But like you said, but they're not getting the punishment as if a person was grown. That's all I wanted to say. That's it. Go ahead.
So the thing is this: what you're saying is a true fact, and I understand that. But it should be put to the test to find out if the parent did know or if the parent did not know if the child is doing it. You understand what I'm saying? Because if you just neglecting your child, then you wrong. Half of the time, look, I respect this. I respect a working mom that's a single mom more than I do anything in the world. And the reason why, because I watch it. I watch single moms They go to work. They might have to work from 10 in the morning, get off at 10 in the morning, go from 6 to the next job. They might work 3 jobs that day. Now, a parent like that, you can't hold them accountable. You understand what I'm saying? But if you got a parent that's in the house, they a stakeholder, they own property, they doing it, they just got a little spoiled brat. He out here, they letting him do whatever he want to do. He's steady killing people, he's steady robbing people, he's steady shooting people. They need to be held accountable, man.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, that's what it be.
Yeah. Let me say this too. Now you look at it. You got some teenagers, they have at 14, 15, they have a baby. Now take it back. When that teenager become adult at 30, we'll just say 30 years old, then their baby might have another baby. So you got 30-year-old grandmother. What do teenagers know about parenting? They don't know nothing, man. I ain't making no excuse for them, but they don't know nothing. They just start living. You don't know nothing.
But listen, 9 times out of 10, a woman that's 14 or 15 and have a baby, they ain't doing no crime. If it is, it's stealing.
Yeah.
They'll turn it to a booster or whatever it is to feed their child. Because if we look from a man and a woman, a woman gonna feed their child, and they gonna do whatever they got to do, even if some of them might even sell themselves. It's just their nature. You understand what I'm saying? So what I mean by, like, when black people, they start getting money and start feeling like they better than the next, they start thinking that they don't look at their child the same. Oh, my child didn't do that. My child didn't do this. Your child is a serial killer. So you need to hold them accountable, because this was happening. In 9 times out of 10, people be thinking it be poverty or the people from poverty. Man, these guns cost money, man.
They do. They do.
These guns cost money.
Hey, Dale.
These people buying these guns, man, these guns cost money. So
Hey,
where's the money coming from?
You know, back in the day, man, back in the 90s and stuff like that, it was hard to get a gun, man. It was hard. I don't care how much money you had, but it was hard to get a gun. You know that?
You remember how 9 times out of 10, how we got a gun?
Yeah.
We caught a security guard sleeping at night, and we was playing knockout. And the only gun we had was a 38.
Yeah.
They got Dracos right now, man. You understand what I'm saying? They got switches. They got all this. So we want to make it like these, they dropping them off in the alley no, they buying these guns, man. They're accumulating this money and they getting these guns. So somebody got to be held accountable.
Yeah.
If we don't change that, man, we gonna steady having a murder rate of 700 and 800 and 900. We have to change it, man. We have to change it as a whole. Everybody want to keep saying that we dropped the ball. It ain't that we dropped the ball. It's just that the people that we looked up to, it's a disconnect. It's a whole disconnect from the whole neighborhood, from the whole era. If we don't start looking at the situation and start looking at these kids like they demons, or they just a outcast, or they stink, they bad, we gonna continue to have problems, man. That's why people be like, why do they respect you? Or how can I go in this crowd and I talk to these dudes and I say this and I say that? It's because I respect them, man. We don't want to accept the fact that we ran when we could, or when it was our turn, it was our turn. We don't want to respect that. You got grown dudes that's out here sleeping with 16 to 17-year-old. They taking their girlfriends. They won't let them make a decision. They mad. Everybody in the outrage. You look at everybody pissed off. Same thing happened with my son. I ain't gonna go into details, but it was some minute and minor that I lost my whole child. You understand what I'm saying? And it's going on, and it's gonna continue to happen, man, because the whole thing is no love, man. There's no love and there's no accountability. If like you said, how could you shoot somebody? You 15, you go shoot somebody, right? And then you get out of jail. You get right out of jail because you 15 years old. You don't think that form a habit? You don't think they passing that word around? Hey, man, I go to jail, man. I can shoot this dude, and I'll be home tomorrow. So now you got older cats that never had anything to say or never could be nobody in the first place. Now they thinking, okay, we gonna get this gun to this young buck, and he gonna come on home, and they doing it.
Yeah.
They doing it. If you look at it, ain't no way, man. Listen, it's a camera everywhere we go. I don't care where we go. Am I lying or not?
You're in that line.
So how is people getting killed under the camera?
Hey, let me say this to y'all. Let me educate the crowd real quick. Dale, you probably, I don't know if you might know this, but listen, when a student got killed in Hyde Park over there, just not less than a month ago.
Yeah, you know I know.
They found his killer. They found his killer. But you know how they found the killer? They used that doorbell technology. They used that license plate scanning technology. They used the camera that be in the air technology. People, they listen. And also they used the technology on the bus. The bus got cameras on the outside. You just don't know that, and in the inside. These HD cameras. So
man,
listen, people, these white folks, I'm gonna call them white folks, they are not stupid. Trust me. You may get away with what, listen, if they really, really, really want to get you, they'll get you. You shoot one of theirs to see what happens. Or shoot somebody that they think that's gonna be something or high profile, they're gonna solve that crime.
I'm gonna tell you something though. Not to cut you off, big bro.
Yeah.
I said it and I keep saying it, and I even said even with the situation with Duck. All dead bodies ain't cold, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you running around here, you think you got away with something, you ain't got away with it, man. That's just gonna be the rest of the way they come through and sweep this wave out.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't doing nothing but saving it up and putting it in the data bank. And when they come to get you, when they come to sweep a mass of us, they gonna come do it, man. Don't be crazy. Don't keep on thinking that they just allowing this. No, they building. They building. And then it's like one thing we gotta quit saying though, big bro, and I want to say this, and I want to say this to everybody. We got to stop thinking that these Europeans got us trapped because it ain't them no more. They set the wheel. We do it to each other now. We do it to each other now. And what I mean by that is this. I watched y'all from the Cool Rock studies to you doing all that. I know the real history. People don't know the real history. So what they don't understand is we watched y'all because our goal was to get out.
Right.
Do better. Their goal ain't to get out and do better no more. There's no way these people could touch millions of dollars through Instagram, through music, and do this and die. How could you be able to make money legally, take a picture with it, live your life and play where you get $200,000-$300,000 and then you die? You do everything in this world to promote death, destruction, and die because it's designed. It's put there for you to do that. If you think about with Tupac and them and NWA and all the rest of them, man, them people, not just them people, our own people, boycotted against them people, and it was not cool no more. But look at the music. That's why when you said that the other day, man, that's a myth. That's a lie. If you think this music don't influence everything that's going on. But one thing we don't realize, and we take our money and we take our dollar out of our community and put our dollar everywhere else, we don't realize we don't own nothing.
Nothing.
We don't own nothing, man. Everything the music promote. The music promote death. That's the biggest promotion, death. It promotes the prison system. It promotes clothes. We do everything. We labor whores. We become prostitutes because we have the feeling that we not nobody, or we not consistent with being nobody if we don't have on Gucci, or if we don't have on some type of label. It's like we not valid. You understand what I'm saying? But every chance they get, they tell us how they don't want us wearing their stuff. How they didn't make it for our bodies. How they didn't make it. So okay, they make it small enough. So now we slim down and we put the little jeans on with our booty hanging out. We do everything to disrespect ourselves. But what I want to say to Chicago on your platform is this. Why y'all don't realize we the trendsetters? We got Drake. He is from Montreal. He from Canada somewhere. Talking about he got ops now. That's something Chicago. That's a Chicago word.
Right.
Ops. Now, if you go through the city, we believe everybody got ops now.
Right.
But it came from us. We the trendsetters. Everybody making money off us, and all we doing is dying. So when we gonna wake up? When we gonna understand what's really going on in the true picture? To where we keep searching out of town and we picking up everybody else's habits, but we the ones setting the trend. We the one losing. We the one dying. I'm seeing. Look at the kids. Look at the kids. Look at the rates. Look at what's going on. It's so easy because we honor the dead and not the living.
Say it,
How
brother.
could you ever sit there and you killing for somebody more harder when they die than you will when they're alive? Because imagine what your talk could do to a brother that's going through the depression, as they say, mental ill. Or imagine if you sat down and talked to a brother and told him, hey, look, man, if you're going to die, don't go that way. If you do this, you're going to go that way. And I know, because I watched my son, I watched my son deal with losing his friends. And I talk to him day after day. Like, you got 2 kids, man, you got to live for. You got to let that go. But a lot of these kids, that's what they got to hold on to. My son wasn't no gangster. You see how on YouTube and everything else, they everything they say about him good. Because I ain't raised my kids like that. I did what they wouldn't have to do. Because one thing I never wanted, and I know it got to be the most embarrassing thing in the world, for you to go look another parent in the face and apologize to them because your child, your blood, then took their child life. That's embarrassing, man. That's embarrassing. That's one thing I ask all my kids. Don't never put me through that, man. That's embarrassing. You hear me, big bro? That's embarrassing, man. Seriously. And me and you, we done talked before. We done talked plenty of time. We got a lot of people that say they stakeholders for us, man. Right. And nobody never really do nothing for us wholeheartedly. You understand what I'm saying? Like I used to talk crazy, man, take that down there. Till I start really watching and understanding, like, now we do need this awareness. We do need to know what's going on over there. We do need to see what's going on over there. Because the news dumb it down. They tell us what they want us to know.
That's it.
After they put their spin on it. But if we let each other know, and then we start bagging each other, it don't take nothing. Believe me, it don't take nothing but a good 10.
Yeah.
And the rest will start falling in.
Yes, sir.
But we have to get rid of that hate, man, that crab in the bucket.
Yeah,
it's been instilled into us so deep, man. We always find a reason to hate each other.
Always find a reason.
I'm talking about it's man, I don't like how he wears hat. Right. I don't like how he wears hat. Did you hear what he said?
Yeah.
But why we don't fight more to say, no, that brother doing this, or no, that sister doing this, or no, that sister doing that. And it's so cold now that our queens, they leading the charge, but they done turned them so much to where that they look at us like we the scum of the earth because these men ain't being men no more.
Well, let me say this, Dale. Let me help you out a little bit. I ain't gonna let you beat up on us, but you got some women will not allow these fathers to be fathers to their children or their boyfriends, because let me just say this. Only time they respect a man is when they laying down with one, or when somebody got a gun and they want the man to take the first spot, the front spot. So if you like that woman, shame on you. Now, you recognize me as a man when another man pulling a gun on her, so you want me to take that bullet. But when it's time for me to tell you about the children, you want me to shut up and be quiet. This your house. So they have it their way all the way, so brother. Because there's some real men out here that's doing what they're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
But you know why it's like that though? I got a doctor appointment. I'm gonna tell you why it's like that. Okay. And I'm gonna get out of here unless somebody else get the flow. What I learned about women, man, it's like we have dumbed them down so much to where it's that we took the platform of them being our queens. You understand what I'm saying? We put them on the back burner so much that now they fighting for their right, or they fighting to be seen or to do what they need to do, and we don't bag them equally. I understand what you're saying, because I went through the same thing. I had a meeting with my kids last night. Me and my wife, we sat down with majority of my kids to let them know, like, these women, they being misled by the TV. They being misled by the internet. They being misled by so many things, man, that we have to start sitting down, talking to them, and make them understand that they don't understand how beautiful they really are. Our women think that beauty make them have to go get their body did, or beauty have to make them do this. So I had to start looking at it from a different point of view because I got girls. So I had to start understanding them as well to know that women go through a lot, man, to please a man that allows not to even do halfway right by them. You understand what I'm saying? Makeup, cosmetic, changing, doing this, then to be like, you don't have no rights. So when somebody slide in and feed them that, these niggas ain't no good, or I don't say these guys ain't no good, it's easy for them to go to it. If you look at it, I ain't gonna go into the rainbow situation, but if you look at it, we got more young girls that's girl on girl. But if you 13 and 14, how could you ever know what you sexually want? And you never had it. How could you? And it's just with men. How could he really know what he wants? And he never had it. But if you've been influenced by whatever you watching, the news, the internet, the this, the that, it destroys us. It destroys us as a whole. They don't have to do it with drugs no more. That's why I say we systematically, they don't have to destroy us no more. They just put different things in place and we do it ourselves. Look how many people probably mad right now. And what we talking about. And we ain't talking about nothing but uplifting each other and us as a community, but they'll find a way to hate on us about it.
Right.
You know? But I'm gonna get out of here. I got to get out of there. But we gonna link, man.
Your wife, I said hi, man.
Oh, for sure. She right
Okay.
here.
All right.
Hey, love, man. Keep up the work, man. We gonna do something together too, because I gotta get something back going, man. My man.
Call me, Dale. You got my
number?
I
got you. I got you. That's my word.
All right, peace out.
Love. Yeah, for sure.
That brother dropped the bomb, didn't he? Woo! Let's see what we got. Any more viewers? Anybody else? Request to come on in? Man, that boy dropped the bomb. Man, that boy dropped the bomb. Woo! All right, Dale, I heard it. I tell you, we got so many problems. We got drug problems. We got a gun problem. We got a teen problem. We got a hate amongst each other problem. You can't stand another man too long without him getting ready to shoot you or something. Oh my God, this is something. Where these women at? James Washington again. Okay, come on, James. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This brother got some experience too. I like to talk to experienced brothers that's been out in these streets and know what these streets do. What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
Good to see you again. Yes, sir. Good to see you again, my brother.
Go ahead, bro. Good seeing you again.
Yes, sir. The other brother, he hit the nail on the head. All women seem to be going another way now, because it's like they want to be like somebody else, like the internet on this stuff. They want this, they want that. But our men have been destroyed too, because it's okay. Back in the 80s, you know, when the drug pandemic hit the streets, these women got spoiled by that. By having a man with all this money, all this stuff. Then when he go to jail, all this gone. The white people come in our communities and take it back. Then they ain't got nothing for the next 20 years. They locked in prison for the next 20 years. It's like a chain effect. It's been going on for years and years. When were we gonna wake up? You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of it. They taking up.
Brother James, we woke, but what we gonna do about it? That's the thing. See, we don't know how to counter it though. See, we know what the white man is doing to us. We know the systematic things that he's doing to keep us down, to keep us from progressing in life. But we got to know how to fight it, and we got to do it as a group. We can't do it as an individual, man. Jesus changed the world with 12 disciples, man. And I ain't trying to get on you. And we need. Oh yeah. We need 10. You know what I'm saying? Just together, and we can change things. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
That's right. Jesus had 12 disciples, but only a few remained with him. And we can't do everything by ourselves.
Right.
It's like you say, it's a root problem. We all got to come together, but every time we come together, it's always seems it's decision or problem somewhere. Oh, this person ain't this person ain't that. Just like we doing here in Norfolk, Virginia. I'm James Washington from Norfolk, Virginia. We get out here and when we do stop the violence, guns down, we serve our community. Y'all seen the videos and pictures and stuff. We give out food and stuff. We love on people. If they need prayer, we pray with them. Everything. I even help my pastor do the same thing because he's a pastor in the community, and that's what I like. Sitting in the four walls is not gonna get it. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to come together as a people to resolve these issues.
Yes. All right, brother. The comments. Don't get thought. Just keep your thought. Don't worry about the comments. Just keep your thought.
Yes, sir. And we as the people, we got to keep coming together to fight poverty, to fight crime, to fight these issues facing our young black men today.
Mm-hmm.
They all dying. They all going to prison.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like people just ignoring it, but I'm not ignoring it, or several other people's not ignoring it. We got to get out and do these stuff. We complain, oh, they killed this person, they killed this person. What are you going to do about it?
Right.
What are you going to do about it? You can sit on Facebook and complain all day, but what are you going to do about it?
All right. I'm going to leave you at that. Peace out, Brother James.
Yes, sir, brother. Much love, baby.
Much love. Much love.
All right.
Brother doing his thing, people. Let me see who else we got. I'm trying to get many as I can in. LaShonda. I got a woman. Okay. All right, bro. I ain't wasting no time, so we can get right on it. Get on it. I love being black. I love black people. I love talk about black issues too. I love black people that love black people. I tell you. Mm-hmm. Kenneth said, having more Rittenhouse of the street, Cali Rittenhouse on the streets won't solve anything. Yeah. People, this is real, people. There's a queen on here. Oh, yeah, I got a queen. All right. Black power, black love, black unity. Peace to you, sister. All right. Yes.
Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
This live on
Good morning.
Go ahead.
Well, good morning. I came in at the end of it, but I do agree with the young man that was on before, the young man that just got off.
Yeah.
So I am a single mom, and I have a 13-year-old young man, and what I've learned is single moms have a different power. They have a different they got a different type of strength. It ain't easy. It's not easy. It's not easy turning giving someone in your life, whether it's a positive male figure, handing the role over, because single women, they've been carrying the role. They've been playing both parts. Like, women are nurturers, men are a different breed. But when a woman has to carry both parts of it's crazy, and it gets overwhelming. And single women are strong, and I don't know, they it's just different trying to handle it, hand it over to a man, because you've been doing it for so long. But you could try your best with God's help to raise a child and to be the best person that you want them to be, a product of your prayers. But when raising a young man, you're going to need a male. You're going to need a male. It doesn't matter how strong she is. Women can be stubborn, I realize a lot of these children out here are not necessarily misguided, but they need mentors. They need wisdom. They just need positive people. They need some discipline. The world needs conscience. They need there's no fear in nothing. So people these kids be doing, just anything, that's what I don't I don't want to do the race card thing. I don't want to say the black man, white man, all this stuff. No, no. A lot of this stuff comes from homes. It comes from homes, and um, mm, it comes from the things that influence these kids: music, social media, TikToks, YouTube, friends. It's imperative to stay in your child's business. I tell my son all the time, you don't have you don't have no business. I stay on his on the things that he look at and the things that he listen to, even the kids that he hang around and things like that. And you is meeting their parents and stuff like that. It's sad, it's sad, but um we only way that things gonna change, we really do have to come together. We really do have to and bear with me, I'm a little nervous because I ain't never done this
That's
before,
okay. That's okay. Let me ask you a question.
but
I want to hear about a little bit.
yeah, we do. We I don't know, man. We girls need mentors, the boys need mentors. We just in a different age. We just in a different times right now, and folks don't have a conscience. There's no conscience. There's nothing that bothers them. When I was a teenager, I couldn't dare cuss in front of an adult. It would stir something within my soul. I feel like God will whoop me. Uh, uh, it should bother you if you disrespectful, or if doing certain things that you don't supposed to. So kids don't have a conscience these days, and it could be a part of broken homes. It could be because grandparents are raising it. It could be a numerous of things. Who knows? But you know, I think every chance you get, if you can get a child and grasp them underneath your wings, whether it's a word of encouragement, or just a whole correction of their action, that can change their perspective of just things and the things that they do. You know what I mean? So
I want to put you.
I don't know.
I want to put you up on the spot real quick, a little bit. And I feel like you said, I got to do it. I got to do it now. As being a woman with a 13-year-old teenager, okay.
Yes.
What role, as a parent, and me too, do we play in all this madness for our youth? Now we got a role in this too, though. We got a role in this. It ain't just them, but we have a role now. We talk about the youth, what they ain't doing, what they should be doing. They should be doing it. But what about the parents? Where did we drop the ball in some? We had some role to play in this stuff. That's all I'm gonna ask.
You know what? We do have a role. The role that we play, first of all, we slipped. We slipped. It's a lot of roles we play. It's a lot of focus points on things that are not important. The trends, clothes, things that we don't supposed to be worried about. Fashion statements, things like that. We're more concerned about how we look and how the kids look and all of that stuff, and the shoes, the clothes. It's just the whole trend.
Yeah.
That's the point where we fell at. Now, I'm not that type of parent.
Okay.
But
let me say,
answer that question.
Yeah, but
I don't focus. Go ahead, baby.
Let me say this. Let me just say this. I said it a long time ago. As parents, we should not buy our children everything that we didn't have or couldn't have. We should teach them everything that we didn't know. I'm going to say that again and go back to what you're saying. As parents, we should not buy our children everything that we didn't have as coming up. We should teach them everything that we didn't know, arm them with the necessary information so they'll know how to fight. And I ain't talking about physical fight mentally, and know how to navigate this system.
Oh yeah. Well, first of all, the rule of thumb is, whether people want to accept it or not, first of all, you don't supposed to give a child or children everything that they want anyway. First of all, you creating, you stirring up the pot for a monster almost, where spoil is an understatement. First of all, you have to teach children discipline. You know, they have to earn. You know, you don't reward a child for something that they're supposed to do. I tell my son all the time, yeah, you're on honor roll, but I'm not going to reward you for something you're supposed to. These are things you're supposed to do. You know, the Bible says, train up a child in the way that he should go, and when he get old, he won't depart. Now, of course, as human beings, we're going to every human being falls short. Every human being fall off the cliff. Our children, that man spoke on, we know that we sitting at the table with a serial killer, or look, if you know your child got a tick, a problem, an anger problem, you no, don't ignore it. Some things you can't repaint the picture. Don't repaint the picture of anything. It has to be addressed. If the child needs some extra mentoring or whatever the case is, get to it, get on it. You know what I mean? But that's important, man. I just I don't know. Yeah, that's just important, man. You can't give a child everything. You can't, because you know they turn into um a monster, you know, growing up. And I tell my child all the time, you know, you got to be better than me. You got to be better than you know, dad, and you got to be better. You know, you got to top me. You know what I mean? I ain't working this hard you know, for, you know, you to grow up to be, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. I think I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a variety of things that I can tackle on the situation or this subject, but it's just crazy. I just know that the children out here don't have a conscience, so they walk around as if they are kind of exempt, you know, to what they say, you live by the sword, die by the sword type of thing. You're not exempt, you know. You know, what goes around does come back around, and karma is real, and you know, God sees all. I'm a spiritual woman, so you know, God is the forefront of my life. But
Hey.
Yeah,
All right.
you know, that's the best
Appreciate you.
I can say.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Anytime when I open up the platform, you know, hey, I don't have all the answers. I don't claim to know it all, or I'm always right. That's not me. That's not me. I'm one of the most humble on camera and off camera. Peace out, sister.
None of us.
Right.
Look, we all trying to figure this thing out. Look, this thing ain't. Look, that's one thing. All of us was born, and when we was all born, one thing, nobody had a manual.
Right.
You understand? When we were born, how to raise such and such.
Right.
We all came in this world. How we came in this world, you know. When you give birth to a child, it don't say how to raise such and such. The hospital don't give you that, an instruction book. You understand? You learn as you go, you know, and you pray and you keep God in it, and you know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about.
Bless you.
That's what it's about. Thank you, honey.
All right, people, got the next one. Y'all here. I can't make this stuff. They lined up coming up on here. All right. Fire Fest. I had hit 2 guys on already. Okay. It will not let me bring you on. Farah, I think that's your name. You got to update your software. All right. We got S.O. Cakston. I think that's right. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. This is live on Cut Unedited, people. Talking about these 15-year-olds and these crime, these carjackings, and raising our little ones. And man, there's a lot going on. Live on Cut Unedited, people. Come on in. I'm waiting on y'all to come on in now. I'm sending a request. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, people. I showed a person being carjacked on this live. I showed with some teenagers beating up a CTA bus driver, 49-year-old man. Only one person got charged. A 15-year-old got charged, people. So we're waiting. All right, people. While we're waiting, let me just clear that one. And see Brandon come on in. All right. I need some more people to come on in and talk to us, man. I need some old wise daddies, some old wise mamas to come on in and talk now. Don't leave all this talking to me. Yeah. Come on in. Come on in. Y'all got to know how to send a request. All right. Tiara, so blessed on camera. You need to update your software in order to come on here. Your Facebook thing. All right, Brandon, let me try you again. They the same way with you, Brandon. Everybody that I'm trying to bring in, they are not being approved. You gotta update your Facebook app in order. And once you do that, you close out and come back in. You know, that's what it is, people. I appreciate every last one of y'all. Come on, let's get it going, people. As they say, get it. Okay, Ross, let me see if I can get you. Ross, y'all need to update y'all Facebook thing. Man, I'm trying to get y'all come on in this platform and get some of this action and talk to us. I tell you, P. Ray, it's these drugs out here. I feel the problem is, okay, it's drugs, part of the problem. It's a number of things. This is what I see. I see parenting, it's parenting problems, single family homes without one parent. I see drugs a problem. I see educational system, lack of education, going to school. I see poverty is a problem. What else? I see white supremacy is designed for us to fail. Designed for us to fail. Oh, Daryl, bring Daryl on in. Daryl, you got to update the software, bro. I want to bring you in. Go to your Facebook app and update your Facebook app and close out and restart and come back in. I'll bring you in. Okay, Tamika Brown. Let's see. Is that Tamika Brown? Same way. Well, y'all got to update y'all software. I can't, it won't let me let you in. I want y'all to come in. Taisha Johnson, let's see what you. All right, Miss Johnson's letting you on in there. There's a woman right here. I want to hear from a woman. I love hearing from my women. I tell you. P. Ray said these daddies are gang banging too. These kids. P. Ray, you could come on too. You know, you good for me. I ain't got no beef with you. P. Ray is a radio personality. She come on every Sunday. Miss Johnson, you come on in. You got to answer now. You sent the request. I'm letting you come on in. There's no need. I'm not no superstar. You don't have to be nervous with me. We're going to talk. We're talking to the crowd. This is live, uncut, unedited, people. I'll tell you. I'm waiting on these people to come on in. Come on in. We got the crowd. Well, yes, we need mental help too as well. Mental help as well. Counseling, we need that. Substance abuse counseling, we need that. Okay, no answer. She got scared. Gwen Thomas, let's see. Same way, you got to update your software. Okay. Let's see. Rosin, I'm trying to bring you on in. Come on in. Talk to us. Daryl Smitty, I'm still waiting on you, brother. Just update your software. This is live, uncut, unedited. What's going on here? We're talking about our teenagers. We're talking about the problems that affect us, and we need some solutions and things like that. All right, Queen. I got me a queen on live. Thank you so much. Bless you, bless you, bless you, bless you.
Hey, Martin, how are you?
I'm blessed. I'm to be living. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. I'm glad to be alive. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. Somebody got shot last night and can't make it. Didn't make it. But I'm glad.
That's true. That's true. I agree. But I was listening to the other young lady by giving your kids everything. I'm a witness of that. You can't give them everything because those are the ones that be the worst ones. Thank God my son grew out of it.
Wow.
But that's one of the reasons why I moved out of Chicago. I said he's not gonna live if we stay in Chicago,
Mm-hmm.
because he's the type of person that gave everything too.
Mm-hmm.
But these kids nowadays, they just don't have respect for parents, adults, none of them. And I think the kids that don't have anything to do, they need to stay at home. Why are they out on the street? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you can't go outside and play no more without getting gunned down or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think they need to find something destructive at home to do. Parents just said their kids run wild. You know?
Let me say this as a parent, and I'm a grandparent too. You got parents out here, and I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just talking in general. They know that their child out here doing wrong, but they can't see that. But they can see when my child doing wrong. They can see when your child doing wrong, but they can't see nothing about theirs. And you better not say nothing because they get upset and they ready to fight. What's up with that, Mama? Talk to us.
Well, they can see it. They just don't want to admit to it. You know what I mean? That's part of the problems. You can't always protect your kids all the time when they're doing wrong. I mean, you got to let them know when they're wrong. You can't protect them. They out here stealing and all that. And then they stand under your roof too. I think, hey, like they say, them parents should suffer consequences too, you know? Because you know this. But yet they stand under your roof. You're supposed to be able to do something about it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You got little Willie sitting downstairs breaking down guns and stuff like that.
Right.
And you scared down in the basement. You scared to go search his room. You let
But he needs to be out of there. He don't need to live with me then.
You let women in there have sex with and all that stuff. You know, it's just too much going on in the house.
Right. No respect.
No respect.
And that's because the parents gang bang with the kids.
Yeah.
They drink with the kids. They get high with the kids. It's no respect. Once you start doing all that stuff with your kids, you lose respect. You know what I mean? They think you one of the people out on the streets.
Yeah.
They call you out the name. They call you bro. You know, bees. There's just no respect in the home.
This is what I hear from me talking to a lot of parents. I'd rather for them to do it with me, and I do it with them, and them to go out the street and do it with somebody, give them something. That's excuse that I hear. But I don't.
Right.
I don't understand.
That's what it is. It's an excuse. It's an excuse. So there ain't no way I'm going to sit up here and smoke in front of my kids, or with my kids, rather. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm 57 years old right now. I would not ever curse in front of my parents, ever, or my aunties, because that's how I was raised, you know? And when I address older people, older than me, it's always a Mr. and Mrs. in front of it. It's not like you call, hey, John, how you doing? Hey, Sally. No, you're going to put a Mr. or a Mrs. in front of that. You know what I mean? But the kids, like you said, kids raising kids, so they don't know.
Right.
You know? And if they're doing this stuff with their kids, it's even worse. They're giving them, it's the okay.
Right.
They're giving them okay to do so, you know? So, yeah.
And
I don't know. This is going crazy.
I want to say to the audience, it is not that I have perfect kids. Listen, some of my kids are not perfect. I want to let people know, you know.
Ain't none of my kids perfect.
Ain't none of mine. I just tell people the truth. They do the same thing the other teenagers do, have sex, probably drink, smoke, and do all that. They don't do it in front of me. You know, they give me that.
It's the respect. It's the respect.
Just respect.
That's right.
So I don't want y'all getting on here thinking I'm God's perfect angel, the perfect family. No. I wish it was, though. I really wish it was, but it's not like that. It's not.
Yeah, you have to give them respect and work to receive respect. If you don't give, of course you're not going to receive none, you know? And that's one thing people say about my children. They are real mannerable. They really respectful because that's how I was taught. And that's how I raised man, you know, grandkids. They're not perfect. They do stuff too that I don't know about.
Right.
Well, if I do know about it, I'm going to address them. Then I'm going to address my kids to let them know I know about it. You know what I mean?
Talking about.
So,
don't let, you know, that's a parent for you.
Right.
When somebody come to you and say, hey, Mr. Johnson, I saw your daughter get in the car with 3 thugs. You know what I'm saying? Now, I may not like that, but I need to go investigate, see what's going on.
That's right.
The daughter, what was you yesterday around such. What was you doing? See, we get offended. We so offended, you know.
And then why was she in the car with 3 dudes?
Right.
Well, hey, they might want to keep her for a hostage. You know what I'm saying? Anything. You never know.
So I appreciate somebody. If you see my children out there doing something, let me know.
I do too. And back in the day, it's like the community. When your next door neighbor seen you do something wrong, they gonna whoop you. Right. And you don't want your parents to know about it. You gonna, please don't tell my parents. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We just don't have that community stuff anymore.
Is it?
I think the kids just raising themselves.
You think it's a lack of love we have toward one another too?
Well, I think people don't know how to show love.
Oh.
They could say the word love,
Oh.
but I don't think they really know how to show love. I'm sorry, I'm making me a pasta salad.
That's all right. It's all right. And it's called multitasking, talking, chewing.
Yeah.
So that's okay. So thank you so much. I'm gonna get somebody else on. I appreciate you, Queen.
All right. Nice seeing you. Talking to you.
God bless you.
Okay. Have a good one. You too.
Yeah, we got more people. Let's see. I think I got a few more. Let's see. All right. I'm trying, people. Okay. No, okay. Daryl, you said you updated. Why don't you log all the way out, restart your phone, let the app update. Okay, I just sent one. Somebody come on in. I just sent one. So this is a real conversation, people. This is not to tear nobody down. This is uplift and to identify. I got you back in. I'm sorry.
Right, I was just gonna say, I just talked to you. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm so frantic and geek, man. I'm sorry. God bless you. All right. Let's see who we got here. All right. Okay. I see LaShawn Younger. Let's see. All right, LaShawn, come on in. Come on in to the live. This is live, uncut, unedited. Don't be afraid. I'm nobody. Just talk to me. Just talk to the audience. Just talk. This is live, uncut, unedited. Come on in. Come on in. And I ain't gonna tell no so when I got whoopings. I got stench cord, I got belts, I got whooping, I got scolding, I got cussed out, all that. Verbal abuse. We gotta learn how to, like the sister said, we gotta start showing love. We talk about we have to show love one another. We gotta have compassion on one another. And a lot of you know that I went to church with on this line, and it's a scripture in the Bible said, if a brother be overtaken in fall, ye which are spiritual, restore such one, or consider thyself, lest thou also might be tempted with the same thing. So that's how it is, people. It can go either way. Curly Reed. All right, come on in. Y'all act like y'all afraid. Come on in. I'm not gonna bite you. Let's talk. Let's keep this 100 real. This is real. This is real, people, what we talk about. We seen our young black teenagers whooping, beating, assaulting, stomping a CTA bus driver this Saturday. We also seen a man carjacking another man inside the gas station in Harvey, people. This is real. These are the problems that we're facing in these communities, in our communities. It's real. I'm keeping it real, people. Y'all know I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. All right, I see RBL. You want to come in? I'm waiting on this waiting on this person right here. Try to come in, waiting on him. I don't know what's the problem. All right, let's see. Oh, he declined. Oh, his connection failed. RBL, let's see if you can come on in. You got to update your software, bro. Sorry. All right. Gwen Thomas. Update your software. Okay, sorry. People, y'all can send me requests, but your software got to be updated. Your app. I need me some new people to come on in. Update your thing. Come on in. I tried you, LaShonda Younger. I tried you. No response. I'm trying you again. This is live, uncut, unedited, people. When are we going to start supporting each other? We need to have each other's back. How you update? You go to your Facebook app. If you got Windows, you go to your app store. You got to go to your app store and update your app. Go to your app store and check. Yeah, they synthetic drugs. These drugs. I'm waiting on another person to come on in. This is live, uncut, unedited, people. This is real. This is not fake. Somebody said, lazy, lack of effort in raising their children. They feel it's easier to be yes parents. Okay, they declined, no answer. Facebook. All right, now y'all see this Facebook. You will go in here and update, hit this, it said update. You got to update your app, right? It said update. That's what you do if you want to talk on here. This is live, uncut, unedited. So what do you have to update your app? I tried y'all, all y'all. I need some more people. Okay, I'll see some more right here. I said, Brooks, you got to update your app. Okay. All right, Smith. Is that Venitra Smith? Let's see. Let's see. All right. Come on in. If I pronounce your name wrong, did I pronounce your name wrong?
Yep.
Oh, let's hear. What is it?
Hey, Martin.
What's going on? How you doing?
How you doing, Martin?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
I'm blessed too. It ain't
Talk. Don't worry about the comments. Just go and talk.
I'm not.
Okay.
It's not easy being a parent.
Okay.
Period. Okay. Right when I was growing up, my mama did not let me go to everybody's house and spend the night. You had to meet. My mom had to meet your parent. My mom had to have a phone number. My mom had to have an address. Growing up, half of these parents probably don't know what they kids are doing because half of these moms are probably working moms. Half of these moms is out here working, trying to make sure that these kids have a roof over their head.
Okay.
And guess what? It takes everybody to raise these kids. It takes the pastor, the grandmas, the uncles. Everybody plays a part.
The
Okay?
father.
Everybody plays a part. Okay? Everybody plays a part. A year ago, y'all helped me find my daughter. Mm-hmm. And guess what? It wasn't easy. Mm-hmm. It wasn't easy. So you really don't know what your kids is out here doing. You really don't know what your kids is out here doing. So you can't say, well, my child ain't do that. No, guess what? I don't know what man doing.
That's it. Just say it, sister. Say it.
I don't know what man doing.
Let me help you out a little bit. Listen, an older lady taught me. She said, Martin, you don't know what you're raising. Just do the best you can.
Right. And guess what? If you ain't got God in your life, prayer do changes things. Prayer do changes things. Then basically you got a lot of parents trying to be their kid's friend. I ain't your friend.
No.
I ain't your friend. I ain't your friend. I'm not your friend. And guess what? I'm not your homie. I'm your parent. And guess what? You're going to respect me like I'm your parent.
That's right.
Okay? Right now today, I'm 44 years old. And guess what? My mama will still beat my ass.
Hmm.
So, last night, them kids ain't had no business downtown jumping up on that CTA driver. They ain't had no business doing that.
Not at all.
Not at all. Not at all. They were supposed to have their ass in the house somewhere.
Or
reading a book.
Yeah.
Reading a book. Or guess what? Back in my days, just right when I was coming up, guess what I had to do? Wash walls, baseboards, old school stuff, iron clothes. Yeah. So don't ever say my child ain't doing that. Well, my child ain't no gay. You don't know what your child doing.
That's it.
You really don't know.
That's right.
You really don't know.
That's right.
So So I just had to get on here. I had to join the conversation. I had to.
I appreciate
But also being a being also being a single parent, being a single parent. My mom did raise my brother, and my mom did a damn good job. A damn good job. So, like I say, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. These kids right now, they ain't got no conscience. But guess what? You gotta still beat their ass. You gotta still beat their ass. Because I'm not gonna bring no child into the world that DCFS gonna tell me I can't whoop. I can't whoop. Well, goddamn it, you take them. You feed them. You clothe them.
All right, sister. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Bless you.
Okay. All right, Martin.
All right. Oh, y'all heard it for yourself. Can't make this up. I tell you, it's real. Okay. All right. All right. We rolling, people. We rolling. We rolling. We rolling. And listen to this, people. Let me just say something to you. Let me just say something. Now, it's not a easy job raising children. We know that. It's sacrifice. It's called sacrifice. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. Some of us, most of us, probably had our babies, our children out of lust. We didn't really know the person really well before we decided to have a baby by them. Or when we did know the person, they changed up on us. So things happen, people. And I'm a firm believer that God don't bring no mouths here that he can't feed, that he won't feed. So I'm not here to condemn nobody, but I'm here to say one thing, that parents, when I say parents, not just mothers, but I'm saying fathers, we have to be more involved in our children's life, in their whereabouts. We can't be all on here social media with our butt up in the air. We can't be on here social media with our $1,500, $3,500 rims showing out with our loud sounds, and our children are lacking attention that they need from us. We can't be on it doing that. People, we have to get back to the old-fashioned roots. Family first. Family first. That's what it has to be. Family first. Some of us, as parents, we won't let the other parent see the babies because we don't like the boyfriend, or we don't like the girlfriend, or we don't like the environment in. So it's so much chaos and hate going on. That's all what it is, people. It's jealousy, it's hatred, it's envy, it's bitterness. That's what it is. I'm just gonna call it what it is, people. I'm gonna tell the truth and shame the devil. Do people outgrow each other? Yes. Do people fall out of love? Yes. Yes, we do. But think about it. We have siblings, we have babies together, children together. There has to be some line of communication. Some. Then we meet these spouses or these boyfriends or these girlfriends where they don't want us to communicate with the children father. That's not right. Now, they caught one 15-year-old for that bus driver, but in the video, it clearly shows that it was more than one person stomping and assaulting that CTA bus driver. I'm telling you, people. And for all my strong, independent women out there to say, I don't need no man, and I could do it all by myself, I'm the man and the father, that's why our children are running out here wild, disrespecting us, stealing, breaking in, looting, and shooting. Because we have told them that we are we both, the male and the female. And that's not right. That's not right. Listen, people, and I know this is kind of harsh, but it's necessary. We have problems within our community. We don't love each other. Nobody loves each other anymore. We don't show it, we just talk it. Love is an action word. We hurting people and we need each other. We all need, God put us down here. He put the woman to be a helpmeet to the man. But some women don't want to submit to a man unless he got a bankroll, a lot of money. That's the only way. But you want a man to be a man when a man got a gun on both of you guys. You want him to take the lead then. You want him to be a man in the bedroom, but you won't allow him to be a man in any other situation. We got to change, people. There are some good men out here. There are some good women out here. There are some good parents out here, both male and female, doing the best they can, but their children just out here running wild. I always say, search their room, search the laundry bag, find out, check their social media status. People, I love black people. And I love being black. We got a person coming on in, people. This is the truth, people. We got a problem in the black community. We got a gun problem. You got young folks out here walking around with $1,000 iPhone. $1,000 iPhone. Where do you get a $1,000 iPhone from? We got young people around here, both males and females, got a 9mm that costs $600-700. Where are you getting these guns from? They're not made in the community. The guns are coming from somewhere, people. And parents competing against their daughters and their sons. We don't do, where we do that at? We don't do that. I have a nice, handsome son. I'm not the prize no more. He the prize. My day is just about gone. I'm an old man now. Old, middle-aged man. This is real, people. This is real, people. We got to do something, people. We got to do something. Nobody likes black people. Even all black people don't like each other. You got a lot of people that's going to listen to this live, that's listening to me right now, that do not like black people. They don't like the complexion, the skin complexion they're in. They have stooped that low. They have got an attitude with God because God made them this complexion. They mad. But I'm here to tell you, you must don't know your history. You don't know your history about blackness. You better learn how much that we have done in this society. We were the first of everything. Brilliance. We brought it here, people, and we're still here. Even under ruling of the white man, we're still here making things happen. This is real, people. I promise you, it's real. This is live, uncut, unedited, people. Yes, we got young killers out here. We got young teenagers addicted to pills, weed, all that. Bless you, bless you, bless you. Bless you, Queen. I'm wonderful.
Hi,
I'm
Martin.
blessed.
How are
And
you?
favor. I'm glad to be living in the land of the living. Man. Go ahead.
Amen. I've been following you for a while and I comment quite
Okay,
often.
no
I'm
problem.
very
I mean, listen,
opinionated.
you don't have to agree with
I agree. I do
me.
agree with a lot of what you say. And
Yeah.
it's okay to disagree at times, right? I was born and raised in Inglewood, lived there pretty much all my life until I became an adult and started having children of my own. And so I decided to move out of Inglewood because of the safety of my children. I wanted my children to be in a safer environment. So I still go back to Inglewood quite often because I still have a lot of family and friends that live in the area. And with all of the recent activity, it has really, I'm sure age is playing a factor. It has really changed my outlook as it relates to coming back into the community. For me, with what we see today, I pretty much agree with everything you say, the reasons behind why we see what we see. I feel like the foundation is broken. And when I say foundation, I'm speaking in terms of parents being parents, setting or establishing morals, values that lends into children having just basic respect for just, human beings. And it breaks my heart because it's like our history is being lost. All of the struggles that our forefathers and foremothers went through, it's like it was a total waste of time. Like, why did they go through all of that for us to get to where we are today? Like, crime is going to probably always exist, but to what extent? You can't lose the foundation of humanity. And that's what's lost. And that's why we see what we see. When it comes to the educational system, I remember as a kid, some of my friends that would not come to school, they would come to school and say, oh, the truant officer came to my house. They would go door to door if they needed to, knocking on doors to say, hey, where's your kid at? They ain't been in school since such and such a date. That don't even exist today. So until they fix the problem with truancy and trying to keep the children in the school, and with me working in having a past history and working in social services in Inglewood, and offering the parenting skills and holding parents accountable to some extent for their children as far as them being in school and getting them on the right track and reestablishing a foundation. That's where the accountability and responsibility comes in. I don't think we're going to see a difference. I mean, it's going to require a mass transformation, and it's beyond just having these types of conversations, because it has to be actionable, and it may not just be with this forum. It has to start. It's top down. It's top down. I don't think that certain levels can bring about the change that we need to see happen. It's top down, and it may require an infringement upon our liberties. And it's unfortunate, but it's true. I don't think it's just going to change by us having these conversations. It's just going to be policies and laws that needs to change in order for us to at least start penetrating the surface. As we've been talking, or I've been listening to you guys talk, I pulled up the statistics, and granted, statistics are not always 100% accurate. Let's be honest. They're not always 100% accurate. But we do know that, and it's a fact, whether the numbers are right or wrong, the population, the demographics in U.S. for African Americans is below 15%, compared to the majority, which is around between 75 and 80%. Now, when you look at the homicide rates from race to race, looking at white on white homicides versus black on black homicides, the volumes, the numbers are close in proximity, but considering the demographics overall, it's a shame on us for our numbers to be anywhere close to the white man, because that just lets us know just how much crime we're committing. It doesn't make logical sense. So when I see you, and this is not an attack against you, and this is one of my pet peeves, don't take it personal. and you post a article on a white man that committed a carjacking, it not to say that it doesn't happen, but it's happening with us just way too often. And so when you post stuff like that, I'm like, man, it almost made me feel like you're trying to defend something. And all of it is unacceptable, period. And I do get the media part. I do understand the media exploit us to some extent because there are just as many, white on white crimes that occur as well. But I don't focus on that because I'm focusing on our people. And because this is the community that we have to be in.
Let me say something. Okay. First of all, let me just, I'm going to just give you why I do what I do. When you look at the TV or social media and all that, and if you don't know no better, if your mind is not mature, you'll think black people are the only ones that's committing crime. You'll think black people are the only ones that do drugs, the only ones that prostitute, the only ones that carjacking. So that's, when I give you a vision, I'll let you know it's not making up excuse. I'm not saying, hey, I'm saying, look at these white people. They're doing the same thing, but yet they're demonizing us. That's my message, to let the world.
I agree with you. I don't disagree. I did say that in coming into that topic.
Let you know why I do what I do. Because, see, the media does not favor black people at all. Trust me. No,
that's true. I agree.
From the hood, if I may use that term. They want shooting. They want drive-bys. They want domestic violence. They want any negative stat to show the world, hey, look at these people. They animals. They not real. They savages and all that. That's what they want to show. But purpose of black media, I let people know, hey, we're not the only ones. We may be doing it on a mass scale, but see, you got to remember, they control the airwaves. They control the radio waves. So they're in control of everything. So just my little small platform, it helps, but it needs to be broader. That's all I want to say. Thank you. Go ahead.
I get that. And that's why I pulled up the statistics to compare it to the demographics. But I guess for me, I'm just looking at my race because that's all I'm concerned about for the most part. You get what I'm saying? So as far as solutions go, I would love to be part of the solution. I really would. I don't even know. I mean, I did try to support Jamal at one of his events not too long ago. And I have reached out to him on a number of occasions. I mean, I don't mind putting in some groundwork, but I just don't even know how to start getting connected, with the exception of, seeing some of you guys on social media. But if I reach out to you and you don't respond back, not that I reached out to you personally, but I did other people, what do you do with that? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, sometimes I hear, comments made, not just by you, but people that got boots on the ground. They say people are on, in the walls of their home and ain't doing nothing. Well, everybody, that shoe don't fit everybody's foot.
But
it doesn't fit everybody's foot.
Now, the scriptures say, one plant, one water, and God gives the increase. King Day. Everybody can go out there and march peacefully and get hit upside the head. Some people had to be in the office doing paperwork, or some people had to sponsor somebody to go to march or something like that. So we all have different roles and things like that. But the problem that we have as community advocates is always the people behind the computer to tell us what we ain't doing, what we should be doing, and they're doing nothing. That's all we be saying. When you hear something like that, and at least we're trying something, Now, I
do. I commend you guys for that.
Some of these activists out here, they out for the dollar. Me, I'm a servant. I serve the community. That's what.
True.
I can only speak for myself.
True.
And I'm only giving account for myself. I always tell you, like the old preacher used to tell us, my old pastor, follow me as I follow Christ. You know what I'm saying? In other words, follow me as long as I'm doing the right thing by black people in the community, follow me. But when I get to falling off and detouring, that's when you get away from me. That's why I tell these people, as long as I'm serving the people with a clean and pure conscious heart, I ain't taking advantage of nobody, trying to go to bed with nobody or get their money out of their pocket and all that. I'm about what's right. That's what I'm about. Am I perfect? I say no, but I got perfect love for my brother and my sister. That's what I'm speaking for me.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sister.
Yeah, and that was another thing I wanted to touch on, because you made the statement today, and I've heard you made it a few
Right.
other, often, that blacks don't, it's too many blacks don't love blacks. I love blacks. What I hate about any person is ignorant and poor behavior. I may make comments on some of your threads, and it may come up, not to say that you saw my comment, because it's thousands of comments, but it's coming from somewhere. I can't, when I see what I saw the other day with that video from the CTA incident, it could have been a group of white people out there beating that driver. I would still feel the same way. I do not support any type of violence, period. And when I saw that, I mean, literally, whether they were white, black, Asian, they looked like animals out there.
Well, you know what?
Period.
I don't like to use the term animals, because that's a code, that's a racial code word for white people use. They don't call us the Niger word. They just say animals. And see, when we use their talking points, like when you hear talking points like black on black crime, anybody that's smart and intelligent know that crime has no color. Crime is crime, no matter who's doing it. But those are terms that white supremacists use, and
right. And so so I get that. I get where you're coming from with that. So it has a different stigma that comes with it. Those
are coded words, like, look at those NIGIE, you know what I'm saying? Look at them. They're animals. That's why we treat them the way we treat them. See, the picture is real broad.
Yeah.
It's broad. And see, I study racism. I'm just not a crime man, but I study these little talking points that they do. And when they get on my live, sometimes, I'm talking about the racists, the white supremacists, they're always saying something negative. They have nothing good to say about it. And now, we've never put them in slavery for hundreds of years like they have. We don't, as a black parent, as a grandparent, I've never taught my children to hate anybody, whether white or black. We don't teach hate in our family. They live in hate. That's what they do. They hate us without a cause. Anytime a race of people don't want to be buried next to a person because they're different color, or don't want to drink out of the water fountain because they're different color, or share the same bathroom, something is wrong with that. They have painted God, God's son, is clear daylight that the man is African, but you have made it white, longer eyes, blue. Things like that. It's because it's a mindset, and we don't like to talk about it. And I understand a lot of us, we work for the white man. We make money with the white man. We all do. But what's right is right. Oh, somebody tell it. We can't go another 500 years like this and survive. Our people are hurting. We're hurting.
They are hurting. They are hurting. But some of it, I'm not going to say. And so that takes us down another path. When on the topic of, like, so why are we hurting, right? And I think and it goes back to suppression. And when I think about that, and I'm just one individual, right? And I guess in my mind, I say to myself, like, I grew up in Inglewood. I mean, granted, it was the different times. So what I did, I went and looked up statistics for a different era. And in the early 90s, I looked at the homicides, and the homicides was just as, the volume was just as it is now. The only difference is it wasn't that social media wasn't what it is today back then. And so I'm like, man, I was out in these streets partying and kicking it and everything like that. And I said, I wasn't scared then. Why am I so scared now? And so I'm kind of all over the place. I was trying to make a point about suppression. When I grew up in Inglewood, my parents had good jobs, but I also had neighbors and friends whose parents wasn't as in the same financial bracket, I should say. I made a conscious decision that, hey, I didn't want to be a teenage mom. I didn't want to have a lot of baby daddies. I didn't want to have 10 kids. I didn't want to be on public aid.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she wanted, that wasn't me, people. She went off. She wasn't me. So I didn't cut off. Y'all know I didn't cut off. That wasn't me. Her phone must have went dead. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, people. Sorry about that. Her phone must have went dead. So that wasn't me. That wasn't me. But I understood what she's saying. See, people, we listen. This is America. This is Chicago. I live in. We can't save everybody. Some people just not going to do the right thing, and they can come from a family, a mother and a father family. You know, living together, marriage, family. That don't make no difference. It don't make no difference whether single or not single, family, parent, home. People make conscious decisions and things like that, and we don't want to be the type of adults and parents that, okay, I made it, you can make it, and things like that. We live in a different time, different ages. You know, young people right now have more peer pressure. It's almost to the point where every young person has to carry a weapon. And I'm not justifying that, because they so afraid of getting jumped, the gangs. It's so much peer pressure. So much peer pressure. And somebody said, well, where are the men? Listen, the men have been silent by the women. The women won't allow men to be men in the homes, because you guys are the breadwinners. You won't allow the men to be. Only time you want a man to be a man, laying down in that bed, or somebody pulling a gun on you or something. Then you want him to get in front. Then you want him to take his rightful place. So it's a lot going on. We have to respect our men. Women, we have to, because we need you guys just as well as you need us. Raise these babies. No, y'all don't want to hear that. But I got to tell the truth and shame the devil. It ain't just the mamas, it's the daddies too. Yeah, it's both. It's the both, I tell you. It's both. This is real, people. And you got some men out here doing things. It's just, you don't see them on camera. You got a lot of advocates out here, activists, just doing great work, and you know nothing about them. You never know what they're doing, but they're doing great work in the community. And I always tell people, anybody, if you want to talk to gang members, start in your own household. Start talking to your sons and your daughters and your nieces and your nephews, someone who you feel comfortable with. Talk to them. Start in your house. Talk to them. Trust me, all the educated people that we have in the Black community, we still in a mess. All the jails that we have, we still in a mess. Locking them up, throwing away the key is not going to solve nothing. Being college education is not going to solve nothing. Open up church on every block is not going to solve anything. We've done all these things. Something is not right. Something is not working right, people. We've been praying for 400 some years. Something still ain't right. Either we praying to the wrong God or something wrong with our prayer. Something is wrong. We got a problem and we don't know how to fix it. And we have to learn how to fix it. Every Black person on here can identify what's wrong, but where are the real solutions at? That's what we need. We need solutions that are going to work for our people. Black people are moving out of Inglewood, and guess what? The Mexicans are buying up every piece of property they can in Inglewood. Buying it up. And you can't be mad at the Mexicans, because they see an opportunity and taking advantage of an opportunity. This is real, people. I know some of y'all don't like this type of talk. You got your white friends and you at the job watching this and all that, but this is real. White folks know how they treat Black people here in America, not only in America, in Chicago. They know it. They know it's an unfair shake. They know it. They'll tell you privately, but they will not say it publicly. We need help, people. And listen, I love black people, but you got some people that don't love themselves. When they look at themselves in the morning in the mirror, they hate who they are. Trust me, they hate who they are. Don't blame your parents. God allowed you to be black, and stay black, be black. That's who you are. You had no control over what skin complexion when you came into this world. No control over that. We don't get a chance to pick our mothers and our fathers. We don't have that choice. We don't have that option. We don't have the option to choose when we can be born. We don't have that option to choose if we can be light-skinned or dark-skinned or caramel. We don't have that option. We don't have the option to choose if we could be a male or female. We don't have that option when we're born. Thank y'all so much. I could say more, but I want to thank the Queen for came on last. I didn't cut you off. It went off, your phone might have went dead. I don't know what it was, but God bless you. You're welcome to come back. I'm out of here. Peace out. Share this video. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you share it. Peace out.